your engine.
On tonight's episode, we talk about Ford, why you should definitely buy one. Also, what's the future of V8 engines? And we also review the brand new 2011 Ford Explorer. This is Backseat Drivers. All right, guys, thank you all for tuning in. This is Backseat Drivers. I'm your host, Phil.
And I'm your other host, Jordan.
And today is a very special day. Today is July 4th.
Happy 4th, y'all. Go shoot off some fireworks, get drunk.
Blow your hands off.
Oh, snap.
That's right. And with today being July 4th, I think that we should definitely spotlight one of the pioneers of the automotive industry, the big blue oval Ford.
Totally American, y'all.
That's right, guys. What's going on with Ford right now, man?
They're the ones that survived the no bailout.
That's right. Only
they're kicking
American
ass and
company.
taking names.
That's right. They took some names of Dodge and GM.
Oh,
you guys better recognize.
Yep.
Also, they got a lot of new engines lined up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole EcoBoost thing is hopefully going to catch on big.
I hope it does
with everybody. We'll get into that a little later. A couple of the cars that I loved from Ford is obviously the Mustang.
Oh, everybody's a fan of Mustang.
Yeah, everybody's a fan of the Mustang. I also like the SHO.
You like the SHO?
SHO is great. Also, the whole Lincoln brand. I love the Lincoln.
Luxury
MKZ and all that stuff. The Ford Edge is extremely cool.
Yeah.
The Explorer is extremely cool. I love the Mercury Marauder. Ballin'.
Yeah. Black guy. Ballin', of course, Marauder.
Yeah. The Mercury Marauder is pretty badass.
I love the SVO, the Mustang SVO.
Oh,
that was cool.
4.
Those were actually really neat. Love the F-150s, the older ones.
F-150s. We'll get into that a little later too.
Yes, we will.
That's right. And one of the things, one of the reasons why you guys should definitely stick with the Ford is because their quality has improved a tremendous amount.
They're getting better, y'all.
A lot of American cars in the past have been kind of scrutinized for having less than stellar quality than the Japanese and European cars. But now Ford has raised the bar for every company, not just American cars in general, but for every company to kind of step their game up.
Oh, yeah, they definitely have, definitely. And we're actually going to go on to the news. Craigslist car of the day, y'all.
Oh, what's this one? This one's got to be good.
Yeah, I found y'all something. I actually found y'all a 1937 Ford Business Coupe in Lady Lake.
Lady Lake.
Yeah, if y'all want to come down here to Lady Lake, you can get yourself a 37. But the problem with it is that I see here.
Is this an actual problem?
Well, not an actual problem, but it's got a Chevy motor in it.
Oh.
And a Chevy transmission.
Oh.
But it's got a Ford 9-inch rear.
Let me say, this car looks like a gangster car. Like, I know how some people say the 22 stuff, but this is a gangster car.
This is a gangster car.
This looks like Al Capone. Yep. We're rolling up in this car and freaking doing a drive-by on everybody in this car. This car looks like a monster. Thank you, Jordan. You finally picked a great Craigslist car of the week.
I have a feeling that's what this car was used for.
How much is this?
If you have $50,000 pretty much, you can go ahead and come up and buy this. This is $49,000.
Question for you, is it worth it?
Is it worth it? If you're looking for something, no.
I'm going to say this car's going to be driven. So I'm not going to say it's worth the $49,000.
No.
Maybe they can be a little reasonable.
Yeah.
But whoever buys this car is going to drive it.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have a blast.
If you're going to want to buy an old car that looks good, you actually want to buy something like this because you can drive it and you don't have to worry about it every time.
If you guys wanted some more information on the car, I'm actually going to provide you with a phone number. It's 352-638-1188. Again, that's 352-638-1188 for this gorgeous 1937 Ford Business Coupe.
We'll sell your cars for y'all.
That's right. All right, Jordan, what's next?
And next we actually have coolest car names.
Oh, that's right. We got some cool car names here. But totally, there's been a million different car names. I mean,
there's been tons and tons and tons.
Most of this list doesn't doesn't include any European cars because they only use numbers. And we all know that's not.
No, that's not gonna fly here on Backseat Drivers.
F that here. But this is a top 10 list. The list is actually from AOL.com. If you guys want to check that out, autos.aol.com.
Yeah, you can check it out.
So what's going on? What's up?
Actually, we win the Dodge Swinger.
Ooh. Now, I don't know if that was intentionally called that, but
hey, maybe
maybe people were actually swinging in their swinger. You know.
Ooh, that would actually be pretty sly. Hey, you want to go swing into my Swinger? The next one actually is number 9, Porsche Carrera.
That's right. That just sounds pretty badass.
Carrera.
I mean, Carrera is Spanish word for race. So obviously this car has to live up to the name. Does it live up to the name? Yes.
Yes. It definitely does. Number 8, Bugatti Veyron.
This car is a monster.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you need to know. This car is a monster. And
Veyron
just sounds like a demon.
Yeah, I would stay away from anything called Veyron. Number 7, the Chevy Corvette.
Chevy Corvette. That just name just idolizes America.
No, I think the Mustang does.
Yeah.
But, you know what? We're going to go on Dodge Viper.
Snake.
Viper.
Let's get bit by a viper.
Yeah.
This car got to pack a serious punch.
And number 5, the Lamborghini Countach.
I don't know about that one. That kind of sounds like a vagina.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, basically, yeah, Countach. Yeah, no, we're not going to go that. Shelby American Cobra, another snake name.
Another snake name. You can't go wrong with a snake name.
You can't
go wrong with a snake.
You can't.
Especially if it has the word Shelby in front of it, it's going to be gold.
Oh, yeah. How about the Ferrari Testarossa?
Yeah, you
Number
know that
3?
actually means redhead in Italian.
Yeah, well,
Testarossa means redhead. So you think the curtains match the carpet on that?
The curtains match the break. There you go. Actually, I like Testarossa just because of the song that they made.
That's right.
There you go. Rolls Royce Silver Cloud is number 2.
Silver Cloud, man. Roll on a cloud. Rolls Royce.
That actually
nice.
symbolizes Rolls Royce right there.
Yeah, these cars are big. Most of them are silver. They're just
boom.
They just float on a cloud. And the number 1 coolest car name, guys. Here, come on. Is it any?
Can we give you any clues here?
No hints. This is just the Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang. Obviously, it was actually named from a World War II fighter plane, but obviously it was marketed with a horse.
Yeah.
But this car is just
a
great
phenomenal car.
It's the original pony car.
It is.
It's still probably arguably the best.
It is. It is, definitely. Yeah. We're actually going to go on what, Phil? Let me ask you a question. The future of V8s. What do you think is going to happen with them?
American V8s.
American V8s. Well,
the future of American V8s. See, this was actually a question that was asked on our podcast group on Facebook. Again, if you want to look that up, it's Backseat Drivers Podcast. You guys can find us on Facebook. We have
Please do.
And a page. Anyway, there was a question asked by one of our fans, and they wanted to know what we believe is going to happen to the future of the American V8. Which is a great question, honestly. With a lot of the companies are going green, a lot of things are happening, a lot of things are changing. Just like we said earlier, with the EcoBoost, that's a smaller motor, small displacement motor. It's a 3.5 liter twin turbo. Mm-hmm. It's got some balls though. It's got little turbos, but those turbos make up for it.
There's no placement for displacement.
I see what you're saying, but hear me out here. Okay, before I actually get into this, what do you just in a yes or a no that the American V8 will be phased out?
I think it will.
Yes? You have a time span, or you just think it's going to be abrupt?
5 years.
You give a 5 year
5 years. I give it 5 years that we're all driving.
So by 2016,
yeah,
American V8 is going to be gone. So you're saying the Mustang and the Corvette and the Camaro
will all be driving 3 liters.
They're all. Why do you say that?
Because, I mean, basically BMW and everything else, and the Corvette, the newer Corvette, actually, they're coming out with theirs 3-liter V8 twin turbo mid-engine rear-wheel drive. They're gonna actually be 400 horsepower, and they're
maybe after they release that, they'll realize that they don't need a V8.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, everybody's gonna go on and they're gonna be like, man, you know what? Why even deal with any of these ancient motors anymore? But No,
See, I think with us, we don't want to accept the fate.
I don't want to accept it. I don't.
You know, us as car guys, just like you hear this saying, there's no replacement for displacement. It is very true, but in times like now, there has to be a change.
There has to be.
There has to be a change, which sucks.
No matter how much I cry or whine or yell on the show, it's going to change.
Because the F-150, the new F-150 EcoBoost, is using the 3.5 liter V6 is twin turbo. It still gets 360 horsepower and also 360 foot-pounds of torque.
I gotta admit, that is phenomenal.
Which is phenomenal, but it's still a V6.
It's still a V6.
Still a V6.
You're not gonna get that same sound.
You're not gonna get that same sound. You probably won't even get. You probably will get the same torque because that has such a broad torque curve.
Yep.
Well, straight.
Yep.
Straight torque curve. I actually looked at the dyno of an EcoBoost.
Tell them about it, Phil.
Okay, guys. For the F-150 EcoBoost, 365 horsepower, full torque comes on at 1,700 RPMs. And I actually looked at the chart, and the graph is just straight.
It
goes up and then just straight. So you max out your torque
immediately. Yeah, I mean,
which is amazing. We're not knocking the smaller displacement stuff. It's just the V8. The V8 is a part of American history as the car itself.
It really is.
You know, and it's going to be sad to see them go. I mean, you think that they're all going to be gone by 2015. I'm probably going to say a little later than that. Especially you know, the American ones, which is going to suck. I mean,
well,
the American ones they're on a different plane. They never dealt with the same stuff we've gone through.
No.
But just what do you think is going to happen with the Ford? Your Ford just released their 5.0. They brought the 5.0 back from the dead.
Well, they're probably going to do what Corvette's doing. Actually, they do with their new one. They're going to offer the old style motors and everything, and basically another option. I bet Mustang's going to do it. Camaro, Dodge is going to do it. All of them, they're going to do it, and then soon after a while, nobody will be buying them anymore, and they'll just fade out.
So this is. Let me get you straight. This is what you're telling me here. You're thinking that they're still going to have the V8 as an option, but market the smaller displacement motor as the top dog.
Yep.
And just slowly fade out the V8s.
Yep.
Over time. See, as much as I hate you, I think you're right. I really, really think you're right.
I mean, that's a ploy right there. I mean, who could not seriously think about, okay, I get horsepower, twin motor, and better gas mileage. Why would I still go with the V8?
America's now will eat it up, though.
Will
now don't have the same heritage as the older generation. With
no,
the cars.
They don't.
I know whoever's listening, if you're over 50 years old, you're going to say, no, keep the American V8.
I'm with you on that.
Me and Jordan here, we're both young, but we are definitely with you 100%. Please, American car companies, keep the V8 engine top dog.
Please do.
No one can beat the sound of a V8 engine, especially the Mustang.
Never.
Now, on with that, normally we do the best of part of the company.
You're
but
right.
Obviously the Mustang is the best car from Ford.
So what we're actually going to do here is, what do y'all think are the best Mustang? What do you think is the best generation?
The Mustang has been around since